And now, Tales from India, The Mischievous Monkey. Written by Anamika Khanna. Illustrated by Annie Mathew Patel. Let me tell you a crazy but true story of a monkey who kidnapped a baby. It happened not so long ago in a lazy, hot village in India. Here, monkeys were everywhere. Walking mischievously on the road, swinging from trees, and even darting across rooftops. Mostly they were looking for food, any kind of food. Why, they'd even eat flowers if they found nothing else to eat, which sadly was rather often. Now, these monkeys liked children, because the children loved to feed them and play with them. The village kids would hold bananas high and squeal in delight when the monkeys jumped up to grab them. They'd also throw out chana, giggling as hordes of monkeys rushed to snatch the whole packet from their hands. But when there were no children to feed them, those cheeky monkeys would walk right up to an adult and boldly steal their bag, searching desperately for something to eat in there. All the adults hated the monkeys. They thought they were nothing but a nuisance. One sweaty afternoon, a farmer spotted some monkeys up in his plum tree. Not wanting to share even one of his plums, he shot his gun to scare them off. Startled, they all jumped out of the tree except one little monkey called Bipin. Poor Bipin was so scared that he ran and ran in the opposite direction until he was lost from the rest of his troop. When Bipin stopped, he found himself on a terrace of a house. In the corner was a baby cooing in her crib. He wondered, should he have a peek at the baby? Carefully he approached the baby, stared into her face, and then stuck out his tongue. To his delight, the baby stuck her tongue right back out. This was fun. Bipin began to giggle, and the baby giggled too. "Oh, oh, oh," said Bipin, clapping his hands over his mouth. "Wah, wah, wah," said the baby, trying hard to copy. Thrilled, Bipin threw his arms and waved them around. And, you guessed it, up went the baby's arms too, and Bipin quickly tickled her. Both monkey and baby were laughing like the best of friends when the baby's mama walked out. Terrified, she began screaming at the top of her lungs. With all the noise she made, the villagers rushed out of their houses to see what was going on. And this is what they saw. A shrieking mama and a monkey holding on to an upside-down baby. The villagers sprung into action, clicking their tongues, banging sticks to the ground, and shouting at Bipin to scare him away. What should Bipin do? This little monkey thought it best to get away quickly. In his panic, he forgot that he was still holding on to the baby. Off they went, leaping from treetop to treetop, trying to escape. Down below, the mama yelled for help. "Somebody do something! He's going to drop my baby!" Several groups of villagers charged out, holding large chadars from all four corners. They began running underneath Bipin, heads up in the air. If the monkey dropped the baby, they were ready to catch her in their chadars. Bipin was just too fast for them and escaped. The villagers, meanwhile, ended up bonking heads because they were not watching where they were going. Once away from all the attention, Bipin realized he still had the baby. Uh-oh. Well, maybe they could live together, he thought. They could swing from trees, pick bananas, or even jump through open windows to steal food. Bipin had to stop his thinking instantly when the baby let out a loud cry. Maybe she just wanted to play? Bipin stuck out his tongue, but the baby screamed. He giggled, and the baby screamed harder. He clapped his hands over his mouth, but the baby wailed. He tickled the baby under the arms, and the baby wailed even harder. This was not fun. What was wrong with this baby? I know what the baby wants, thought Bipin. A banana. He gave the baby a banana, but she flung it away and howled as loud as she could. Bipin was stressed out. He didn't know how to stop the baby crying. Then he had the perfect idea. He lifted up the baby and swung back through the treetops to the terrace. Back at the terrace, the mama sat weeping in a corner. She was hogging onto her baby's blanket when she heard a sound. She looked up. It was the monkey with her baby on his back. The mama's eyes opened wide and her tummy turned. Unsure of what to do, she nervously watched Bipin put her baby in the crib and back away. She rushed over, picked up her baby, and gave her a big hug. The baby stopped crying at once. Bipin smiled. He was right. All along the baby had missed her mama. The mama was truly thankful to the monkey for returning her baby safely. She realized she had made a mistake. Bipin had only wanted to play with her baby, not harm her. To make up for her mistake, the mama always left 2 rotis and 2 bananas on the terrace. Without missing a single day, Bipin visited the baby and stuck out his tongue before he grabbed the food and ran away.